Hey, a crime pass, nigga. Chopping up the change with cocaine in my microphone.
Gangsta Gibbs, ho. What's good? It's Woog. Picked up this bandana hoodie at the Novo in downtown LA, watching Freddie Gibbs and Madlib go through Bandana. Sick show. Might rob me a nigga. Rob me a nigga.
Born in this world of tears but die laughing. Put that on the headpiece right above my casket. Still in the game, my battery still lasting. About to put some gas up in my Caprice Classic and rob me a nigga. Rob me a nigga. Rob me a nigga.
I've been waiting to do a Freddie Gibbs video for a minute now. East side niggas stay bout it. West side niggas stay bout it. South side niggas stay. Yo, man.
Y'all ready?
Yeah, east side niggas stay bout it. West side niggas stay bout it. North side niggas stay bout it. South side niggas stay bout it. East side niggas.
Let's get into it. So 9 years after being featured on the XXL Freshman cover and 15 years since he started releasing music, Freddie Gibbs is finally on the radar of the general rap public after Bandana, his second release with legendary producer, the enigmatic Madlib. It's the bad character, the loop digger, my nigga. That's Quasimodo, Lord Quas, Madlib's alter ego, which he modulates the sound of the vocal to make it sound pretty high-pitched and pretty stony. I wonder if Kendrick Lamar got that alter ego voice, partly inspired by Madlib, Quasimodo. So Freddie Gibbs is finally getting more love than ever in the music world. Sure, some remember Gibbs' 3 earlier breakthroughs on the mixtapes Str8 Killa No Filla, Cold Day in Hell, and Babyface Killa from 2010 to 2012. He was signed to Young Jeezy's CTE, Corporate Thugs Entertainment, for a couple of those releases, but had a public breakup with Jeezy and the label, which included a diss track about Jeezy called Real from Pinata, his first release with Madlib back in 2014. Sick album, which is why Bandana was so anticipated. He never officially released an album with Jeezy's CTE label, and instead started releasing his solo projects through his own ESGN label, and released Pinata through Madlib's Madlib Invasion. Every project that Gibbs has released from 2010's Str8 Killa No Filla onward have had top-notch quality, building a fan base who have felt for a while now that Gibbs is one of the best all-around rappers in the game. There are certainly rappers with more money, bigger names, and more accolades. Drake, Kendrick, Cole, Big Sean, Migos, and others, you know them. But project by project, only a few have matched the consistency of Gangsta Gibbs. Freddie also hasn't followed whatever the rap trends have been, and instead has stuck to his formula of bridging the gap of mainstream music and what could still be considered underground rap, which is characterized by wordy lyrics and working with non-pop rap producers on his projects, such as Speaker Bomb, The Alchemist, and of course, Madlib. With beats from popular producers, DJ Dahi, who produced a lot of rap hits. Same with Murda Beats and earlier Justice League, the super producers from almost a decade back. He's also worked with Boy Wonder, a frequent Drake collaborator, among others, Pinata, and more. The only 2 projects that I don't feel were on par with the others are 2013's ESGN and 2018's Freddie. Not that these weren't quality releases, but after hearing Cold Day in Hell and Babyface Killa, ESGN just felt like a step back, as did 2018's Freddie after hearing 2015's Shadow of a Doubt and 2017's You Only Live Twice. Now this one non-solo Freddie album, his collab with producer Alchemist and ultra-prolific rapper Currency, Fetty from 2018, also didn't quite live up to the hype, mainly because all 3 collaborators have had such great track records that there was just no way that this project would be greater than the sum of its 3 awesome parts. Fetty wasn't bad, but again, there was no way that it could match the hype. But through all of these projects, ranging from solid to outstanding, Freddie Gibbs still wasn't on the radars of most casual fans. Only the hardcore rap fans really knew about him and how dope he was. He's a very street, blue-collar type of rapper who spits honest bars about his background, the drug game, and the violence that comes with it. He raps about women on multiple levels, not just in the sexual sense. He raps about hard times and what I would consider blues rap. I mean, coming from Gary, Indiana, you could only imagine the low probability of breaking big in the rap game. How many rappers can you name from Indiana? The only music artists I can think of from Gary are the Jackson family. Indiana has gotten no exposure in hip-hop, but Freddie Gibbs has proven over time that he is just too dope to be denied. His voice naturally carries a Tupac-like presence, and that, coupled with the speed of his raps when he kicks it into high gear, actually reminds me of Crazy Bone from Bone Thugs and Harmony. Not only because of the deep voice and the speed, but because of how his voice varies in melody while he's speeding through the bars.
Let them know who the boss is. Some nigga you wanna get tossed in the river, nigga. Put him in the mud, nigga, pump blood, nigga, no love. It's strong for the bone when I grab that phone, gotta pump your dome. Follow me, roll, stroll.
With the tech and what he got on his neck, got him a death wish. It's kinda funny cause he used to be my nigga though. We was breaking bread, flipping bricks like a year ago. She can get into a nigga head when his digits low. Make you wanna send one of your friends to a funeral. Maybe me and him was never friends in the first place.
He also maintains an ability to articulate and pronounce his syllables when he raps fast. A lot of fast rappers aren't skilled enough to execute the fast raps so cleanly. Freddie is an outlier here.
What's up with y'all now? Running with the AK-47, bucket heat heavy. Nigga, let away I win when I get a venom. Running with the AK-47, bucket heat heavy. Nigga, let away I win when I get a venom. Running with the AK-47, bucket heat heavy. Bustin' niggas in the belly, then I follow with the 357, and then the automatic second get them. Niggas let away I win when I get a venom. Hit them and I really with the spin them. Put these niggas on their ass like a
Smash right out. Dope in the kitchen, gotta get it, stretching it, whipping. Know some niggas that slipping, we can hit it, lick if you with it. Then I ship and deliver, I ain't took a trip in a minute. Now I'm in the position I can give it to my lieutenant. Need a motherfucker robbed, I'm the nigga for the job. Yeah, peace to the slam and the 5-tray mob. What you know about the life in the mask? Them Gary, Indiana niggas get wrapped your casket. How you love that?
East side niggas stay body. West side niggas stay body.
And his content is so much more complex, nuanced, and deeper than you normally get from rappers who could vocally pull off the fast style and from most street rappers. This is why I think Freddie is a total package. I also think that he's wise and focused in his beat selection. And his lane of rap music has widened as he's continued to open himself to different beat styles, from traditional boom bap to earlier trap to new trap to Madlib's off-the-wall alternative style beats where anything is possible. Back in 2016, Freddie had a lot of momentum going and was on tour around the world before being arrested in Europe and held in jail for months fighting a rape case. He was acquitted on all charges in 2016, but there was damage done psychologically as he's been vocal in interviews about how rough a period that was for him, not only to be associated with an action like that, and Freddie has maintained his innocence throughout this whole process, but to have it happen as life is just starting to turn around for him and being removed from his child. Keep in mind, this has not been a smooth ride for Freddie. Rough background, his gang affiliations are well documented and declared. He's been a serious rhyme spitter in the highest order, but is certainly not an overnight success. This case and jail time were devastating to him, but here he is today with this beautiful album, Bandana, that he wrote mostly while incarcerated. And to new Freddie fans, listen to Str8 Killa No Filla, listen to Cold Day in Hell, and check out Babyface Killa. Freddie Gibbs has been one of the nicest out, and I'm glad to see that more and more listeners are being exposed to his music. So let me know your 3 favorite Freddie Gibbs projects. These could be albums, mixtapes, collabs, like that recent one with Currency, Fetty, Gangsta Gibbs. 3 favorite albums or projects, and give me your 3 favorite Freddie Gibbs songs. Please like and subscribe if you haven't. I'm Woog. Thanks for tuning in.